enable virtual worlds that I remember we used to talk about this 20 years ago, talking about how we would all be entering into virtual worlds with avatars and so forth. Well, I think virtual reality is on the cusp. And we would have told you, there was a debate in the firm, but we would have told you on balance, most of us did not expect it to take off 5 years ago. I listened to Unity Software, John Riccatello, who I knew from Electronic Arts in the day. He's at Unity, and he had also been saying that he didn't think virtual reality was going to be a thing about 5 years ago for quite some time. Now he says we're on the cusp. And this means we will be seeing virtual worlds converging, and we will be evolving towards the metaverse. And we think there's a creative explosion, and it's not just in gaming, it's probably in every sector. Again, artificial intelligence, a big part of that. Digital wallets, so bank branches in our pockets. We think this is a $4.6 trillion opportunity. And that's just in the US. We think there will be 200 million digital wallet holders. And again, these are going to be our bank branches. And this is why the financial services sector is in harm's way, we believe. But the aha moment that we have had in the last year, and we've been informed by what's happened in China, is that these digital wallets are going to be much more valuable than we once thought. We were defining that market in terms of financial services. But if you look at what happened in China with Tencent, you'll see that half of the screen is used for digital commerce or e-commerce, as well as social activities. So these digital wallets could become the most valuable technology developments per user of almost anything. So we're pretty excited about that. And what's also interesting is to watch Cash App and Venmo scale to surpass JP Morgan in the case of JP Morgan's deposit holders, 60 million. Venmo was there last year. Square has just about caught up. And if you were to draw a graph, as we did in Big Ideas, showing how JP Morgan got to those levels, it was one acquisition after the other. Whereas Cash App and Venmo, because they're viral in nature, have gotten there organically. So miles to go, lots of fun in that space. Part of fintech and digital wallets, of course, is Bitcoin. And we're astonished to see, we're not astonished to see the price elevate, because we expected institutional to become a bigger part of the equation as we saw sort of the infrastructure moving into place. But what we didn't expect was that Bitcoin would become a part of the balance sheets of institutions. So Square, 1% of its assets, 2% of its cash is in Bitcoin. MicroStrategy, I think, more than 100% of its cash is in Bitcoin. And just this week, MicroStrategy hosted a conference for institutional investors to show them the way, a good way to diversify your cash. And given everything going on in the DeFi space, the decentralized finance space, we wouldn't be surprised to see Ether moving in this direction. It's probably going to take a while. We think the more secure diversification into crypto will be through